So what I would suggest is it not the case that we ultimately recognize persons. True, we can be deceived or prejudiced to denying personhood. I can recognize the species of a human and unperson it because of race or sex or it's unborn. But at the end of the day, rationally, the ultimate question is about reality and not my prejudice. And the very fact that I can make that distinction shows the case. So I think the ultimate question is the being in question a person or not, rather than do I want to assign personhood to it? And if that is the case, do you have reason to believe that AI is a person? Or only that one day we will like incorrectly to ascribe personhood to AI? Thank you.
Fascinating question, and one that is obviously the crux of the matter, right? I mean, that's the very heart of the argument. And so let me just clarify what I mean God assigns us personhood in the Imago Dei, because that's the reason why I interrupted you and said that's not just. I mean, basically, for me, the Imago Dei is a symbol of God making every human being, no matter what, valuable, unique, beloved, indistinguishable, I'm trying to find the word. Dignity is one term that is often assigned to the Imago Dei or to the assignment. So when I say assignment, that through the act of creating us in God's image by declaring it as such, we have been given value and uniqueness and dignity and all these things, okay? And so that's for me the crux of the whole creation story, that we were created as these valuable, unique, wonderful, great beings, okay? So unfortunately, we human beings are extremely flawed in recognizing that. I would be with you. And so even though we might intellectually understand, or from a theological point of view understand, that all human beings are designed by God to be persons, we don't act that way. And so I think for me, the whole question, could AI be congregants, could AI be part of the community of persons, is ultimately a very powerful thought experiment that teaches us to realize how often we also exclude humans from congregants, right? I give you an example. When I was a young theologian, I was hired by the church in Köln, by the Protestant church in Köln, to work together with an ad agency to design a campaign to make the churches more full, okay? And we came up with this great idea. So we actually invited prostitutes and homeless people into the church. And we thought, isn't that cool, right? And we made all these pictures and the posters, and it went all through national media, and everyone was totally excited about that, right? And guess what happened? The congregants didn't like it at all. They didn't show up, right? And was that unique? No. I think that would happen in a lot of congregations, right? So when you ask yourself, would you pray next to a robot? That is exactly that question, okay? And I'm not sure if there is an answer, but I think we have to recognize the problem and deal with that problem first of all. Does that make sense?